Hi guys, how are you going? And welcome to Crazy Cracker Plans. Today we are here to do my mini catch-all setup. I have already done my classic, so if you haven't seen that, jump across and watch that video because that's my main planner. And this mini one is my on the go. So I'm going to be doing the setup for this one today using 5 different planners inside the mini. Okay, so I've decided on gold metal discs. I really liked these. I used them last year as well. They're the only metal ones I have of the minis. And unlike the, if you watch my other video, unlike the expander metal discs, which I find really hard to move around and stuff, I find the metal mini and classic are really good. So I have no complaints. And I'm using this one, Get Busy Babe. I feel like it's so colorful and cute. And this is just the front of... not that one, of this planner. So I've just taken the covers off of it, and then I'll be putting it inside to keep it a bit more protected in my bag, because I found last year that my covers were getting quite wrecked because I was just having it tossed in my bag like that. So this is from Primabelle Creations, and it is just a sewn cover, and I'll just be putting this one in there. So I'll tuck it in already because you can do that. Yeah, so it's quite a big one. There's enough room for bigger size discs. So if I feel the need to chuck it onto bigger discs because it's getting too big, then I can do that because there's room in this cover. So I start this off similar to my bigger one. If you've seen that one, is I do my my main sort of section first. So I'm just reusing the cover from last time because it's already got my decal on there and I don't see the need to waste it. I did tape a 2021 on here, but I don't like it. So I'll probably just rip that one off and figure something else out for here. And then I was gonna use like this 2021 and then this, but then I realized I'm missing my whole middle months because it's only January, February, March, and then October, November, December. So that's not going to work either. But then I noticed in this one, I think it's got 2021 and then it's got all of it in there from January through to December. So I think instead I'm going to put that one in there, and then I will just find something to cover that with, even if I just like use one of these and just stick it there so it's a plain background or something like that might be what I'll do, just to cover that up. And then, yeah, so we got the 2021 and then the year at a glance thing, whatever it is, perpetual. And then this is a January from the planner that I was using last year, but I've already redated it for 2021. So I was going to be using all of the new planner, but then I thought, well, I've already used stickers, I've already redated it, so I may as well not waste it and I'll use it. So I'm putting that one in January, for January, and this is just your horizontal, and that's what I like to use, I find, a lot of the time for my main one. So this is the one I'm using. This is a 2019 planner. But I'm not using the January in it because I've already redated this January. So then I will skip to, how pretty is that? Skip to February, and I've redated it, this one. I've literally just used whited out the numbers and rewrote them in. Like, it's nothing special at all. So I'll grab February out of there. Do I want that? That's cute. that has more interesting things. So I might grab that one though. And I will just take that to the back of this one. So it goes to that. And then it'll be February. And then they'll all have that dashboard. So that will be really cool. I like that. Now, I don't know, do they have, somebody needs to tell me, because even though I've been doing planning for a year and a half, something like that. And I don't know whether the mini planners have the dividers like the big ones, these. Do they have these? Do I just have to try and cut this down, or do they have these for mini? Let me know, because I actually have never gone looking, because I haven't needed to before. I haven't done a mini with stuff that's needed dividing, but now I do. So at the moment, I've just grabbed, I'm using some of these, which are just the cover things of the books themselves, and I'm using those instead until I find out if there is a cover or not, because they just go that little bit above your thing. So at the moment I'm just using them. See how it goes a little bit above and below, so I can still pull it apart. So the horizontal I've got first, and then I think I had, yeah, so no, hang on, that one's not first. Goes this way. So that's the horizontal that I will be using as my journal brain dump on the go. And then I've got this one, which is so gorgeous, so colorful, and because it's my mini, I won't be decorating it as much. I'll still be doing some plan with me, some decorating things with these, but not as much because they're already really pretty. And I think I've already redated it almost for 2021 as well. So I will grab out, ooh, too many. February. I'm putting 2 months of each one in at the moment. If that doesn't work, then I'll take it out and just have one. But that's how I sort of want to do it for now. Oh, I don't think I need this. No, I don't. Put that back on there. So that'll be the front. So it'll have my name one, and then that will cover that. And then it'll have 2021 in the colourful and all of those, which then works with going on to this one, which will have my January and my February of my dashboard one, and that's just basically my catch-all, chuck in anything to do with anything in there pretty much, and we'll then put in that one just to split it till I find out. And then we've got my horizontal January and February, which is my brain dump stuff, and then we've got this one, so my fitness on the go, so that when I'm out and about I can just write stuff down in case I go to the gym or go for a walk around the lake or something like that. I can write it in when I'm out and about, and then transfer it to my big one in my catch-all later on. So I will just put in, and this was an undated, so I've just dated it ready for 2021. So I'll put that in there. So that's 2 months again of those, and that was the fitness one. And then we will chuck another one of these dividers in there, and then we've got, I think I forgot one. I did. Where do I want budget? I think I want budget last. Here we go. Then we've got 3 things I'm grateful for section. So I do have gratitude in my big one, but sometimes when I'm out and about, something will get to me and make me feel down. And because I'm naturally trying to work on my anxiety, depression, that sort of thing, it can be hard when I'm out and about and something might have got me down, and I need to focus in on something positive to help bring me back up. Otherwise, I know how I'm going to go. So I've got just this vertical one in here. My idea is when I'm out and about, if something sort of upsets me or I need to be thinking grateful because I'm just thinking a little bit too, you know, it could be selfishly or it could be inwardly or whatever. Having this to then focus on, you know, the three most important things that have happened this day that I'm grateful for, or something like that. Something that I can then think more positively about, is something that I think is a good thing. So it's separate from the gratitude stuff that I have in my classic, which I will keep at home. That stays at home. But this is just so that when I'm out and about, if things have upset me or if I'm just, you know, not coping or whatever, I can then just pull this one out and write some things down. So that's different to the brain dump because it's specifically for that sort of thing. And then lastly is the finances, my budget on the go, that sort of thing. And I'll quite literally just write in whatever is in my big one into this one. They're the same planner. They're the undated ones. So I've just dated them and they're ready to go. And it's a mirror image of the ones that's in my big one. It's the budget planner. And that way I can just mimic it. So when we're out and about and we're wondering if we can spend that particular bit of money, we can look in here and go, well, what's the next bills? What do we need to pay for? And that will already be there so that I can check it to then make sure. See, this one, that looks terrible. And I'm going to decorate that like something fierce because I just redated the February again because I used this in February last year, but I hadn't put too much on it. So I thought I'm just going to rip the stickers off that I had on there, get rid of what I had in there because I hadn't touched these ones. So I just needed to fix up the month. So it looks messy at the moment, but I'm going to pretty it up so that it's gorgeous. And that's why, like, I don't like wasting it, and I don't see a need to waste it if there is a way to not waste it, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that'll just be a mirror image of my big one in here so that if we're on the go and we want to know if we can spend some money or something, then we can do that. And then lastly, at the back, I just like to have some note pages. So just some of these ones, some of those, just whatever I've got sort of round. I love these. If you guys haven't got onto these yet, these are awesome. They're 100 sheets, and they're already pre-punched, and they're really good price and value, and I love them, especially when you can get them on a special as well. That makes them even cheaper, and you get lots and lots of cool paper. So I like to do that when I can. That's when I get all the notes paper. Like the notes paper that I've got at the moment is all notes paper that I got marked down on some sort of a special. So I think a lot of it is like your wrong ones because that was on a sale and different things like that. So that's how I got the majority of my stuff, because I like to try and save where possible and reuse where possible as well. So yeah, that's got that all set up. So it's got the 5 different planners plus the notes section, and it's just the 2 months. It's looking very heavy up here because it's just the 2 months of each section, and that's how I plan to sort of use those sections. If it doesn't all work like that, that's okay. I can just pull some out and reuse them another year and just however, but that's how I plan to use each of those sections. So then that will be my mini catch-all, and if you saw the setup of my classic catch-all, so that's my 2 main planners. And then of course I have my my recipe keeper one, which is in here, and that's where I plan my meals and do my meal planning in that one. And then my business planner, which is just if I do any cake decorating and that sort of thing, it'll be done in this one. So that's just a standalone by itself. And then other than that, I just will be setting up my memory keeper, which is a big girl, and that'll just be for all of our memories and things. So yeah, I think that's all the main sort of setting up. There might be bits and pieces here and there, and then decorating each of the months ready to go, because it is already December 27th, so there's not many days left until January starts, and I need to get into these planners. So I hope you enjoyed this little video of setting my mini up, and if you're interested in how I decorate them or anything at all, please comment down below any comments, questions, whatever you might have. And yeah, if there's any videos or things that you want to actually see, comment that as well. But I'll see you in the next video. I hope you'll stick around for those. Subscribe so you get notifications. Don't feel you have to, but happy to have you, very much so. And yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. But keep on planning.